welcome to Guitar Lesson 1, Module 2, presented by David Conway. We're going to look at the Mixolydian mode from G to G. The Mixolydian mode can be played on all the white keys on the piano from G to G. It is the fifth mode of the C major scale, starting on the fifth note, C, D, E, F, G. It is also sometimes referred to as the dominant scale, as a fifth degree of the major scale. It's called the dominant. When you sharpen the F, the scale turns into the G major scale. Playing the Mixolydian mode. Now I'm going to raise the F sharp, raise the F to F sharp to make a major scale. As a formula of the major scale is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. I'm going to play Go to Aunt Nancy now. 1, 2, 3, 4. The TALLIS canon. The TALLIS canon uses an upbeat or anacrusis, also called a pickup note, a term used for an unstressed note in the incomplete measure of the beginning of a phrase of music. This anticipates the first beat of the next measure, the downbeat or strong beat. The purpose of this is so that the melody can be repeated and repeated. So the downbeat or the strong beat would be, I'm just going to count 3 in and I'm going to start on 4. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to give you an example of a 2-bar canon. 2-bar canon simply means that this section of the melody is repeated under here. It starts here you can have a duet. The first player starts, and then the second player would start here with this section of the phrase and continue like that. I'll just give you an example. 1, 2, 3. This is an example or a picture of the minim rest. I always remember or think of it or teach it as the hat, because there's also the semi-breve is similar to this, but it hangs down below the line. So I always think of it as lighter, so it's going up, the semi-breve goes down, and the saints go marching in. So I'm going to play a bar in, and then it also starts on beat 2, taking a beat from the end. So it's also around 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The open 6 strings being played with the A finger, middle, index on G, D. When I reach here, then I rest the fingers on the strings, A, low E. It's a good idea to sing these notes so that you can use them for your tuning. E, B, G, D, A, low E. It's difficult to reach that if you're female. In the deep, so this line here is showing that this note, the E, is cut off after the A. So it just cleans up the phrase. So when I play the A, so it comes to rest on the E to cut that note off. You see? Okay, I'm going to play from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recap on rest, that's a crotchet rest, 1 beat. As I was saying before, the minim rest is similar to the semi-breathe or 4-beat rest. It hangs down. That's also could be a whole bar, could be 3-4-2-4. Regardless, doesn't have to be 4-4. And then minim rest hangs up. We're going to look at the new note E. Second finger on E, and once again the circle, the number with the circle, and it is indicates the 4th string. Needing a rest, 12-bar blues. So now we've got a combination of crotchet rest, minim, and then a whole bar rest there. When we reach the first time, we go back to the beginning. On the repeat, we miss the first time and just jump to the second time. And that's the final ending with a thin line and a thick line there. From the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was stopping the string with the combination of the left hand and the right hand. See? You can stop it with just the thumb, but the other strings are ringing on. Another 12-bar blues. This is called jungle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you have two voices in guitar music, you get a rest there already, even though it's showing you that the lower line is resting, because in guitar music there are two voices playing simultaneously. In piano you have the top voice and then another stave, the bass stave for the bass note, but in guitar music there's only mostly just one stave for all voices. So this rest here is showing you that the bass note is the lower voice is being rested. You don't wait for 4 beats and then play the treble. Let's have a go from the beginning. Exercise 37. 1, 2, 3, 4. Song of the Mountains. So here you have the accompaniment. It gives you this option of playing or exercise 40, going up the arpeggio, or simply just strumming in the E minor chord, as shown in the chord box here. This is the map of the fretboard, and when you're looking at it, then it's basically that. As you're looking at it, as I would be looking at seeing that would be the 6th string, 5th string, etc. That's the 2nd, 3rd fingers placed after the 2nd fret. That's the 2nd fret. This part of the piece is unaccompanied, so you stop there. Only this first section is accompanied by either one of these 3. Let's hear it from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just recapping a few tempo markings here. This is RAL, abbreviation of RAL is an abbreviation of rallentando, which means slowing down. Rallentando is Italian. Mostly in Italian words, the words end in a vowel. That's how you know it's an Italian word, like with rallentando. A vowel is A-E-I-O-U. If you think of Italian words like spaghetti, A-E-I, Ferrari, I, stiletto, pasta, A, etc. MF, mezzo forte. Mezzo means half, or in here it means moderately, half moderate, moderately loud, forte loud. MP, mezzo piano, means moderately soft. Let's play the Carnival now, which is in A minor. Once again, jumping to once this has been repeated, jump to the 2nd time after the repeat. Dynamics, piano, and the RAL, so holding back, just a bit like when you're going to stop in a car, the brakes go on, so you gradually go to where you are going to stop at a pace where you're not going to be flung forward. I suppose it's the same with music. Carnival, 1, 2, 3, 4. Spanish dance, I played this at the beginning of the video. It's in A minor. There's no sharps or flats. Begins on A and ends on A, so that's how we know it's in A minor. I'm playing a rest stroke with a thumb on the strong beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's in 3, 4. Always look over the piece before you begin it. Same with sight reading. Forte, other dynamic changes. Crescendo, diminuendo, and a diminuendo at the end. Try and recreate those. After 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the end of our video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and tap on the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Adios amigos. Bye-bye.